Hi everyone, today's headlines. Unusual death of pigs, Department of AH and VS issues advisory for piggery farmers. Various organizations oppose shifting of DCDimapur to Chimokudema. Total restriction of movement of vehicles at Patkai village road. Health Department reviews preparedness of state for second wave of COVID-19. Chhattisgarh ambush. One goes to look for missing siblings, other mourns his loss. 33 garment workers, 27 kids of orphanage test positive for COVID-19 in Kolar. News in details. Unusual death of pigs. Department of AH and VS issues advisory for piggery farmers. The Department of Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services informed the general public and piggery farmers that unusual mortality of pig population has been reported in Mon, Kifuri and Peg district recently. Therefore, the department requested general public and piggery farmers to remain vigilant and observe the following advisories. Various organizations oppose shifting of DCDimapur to Chimokudema. The Dimapur District Citizens Forum in its third representation letter to the Chief Minister of Nagaland opposed the proposed shifting of DC office Dimapur to Chimokudema village. Earlier, two representations were submitted on August 25, 2014 and June 5, 2015. The DDCF representation letter dated April 6, 2021 stated that the apex bodies representing various organizations and citizens of Dimapur have, in earlier representation, expressed their resentment against any move to shift the present DC office Dimapur to Chimokudema village. However, in spite of the various legitimate and logical reasons stated in earlier representation, it is learned that the government of Nagaland is still in the process of shifting the DC office from the present strategic location to the new site, for which the representatives of various organizations of Dimapur once again reaffirm our earlier representation and have decided not to allow the shifting of present office of the Deputy Commissioner Dimapur to Chimokudema village under any circumstances, it said. Total restriction of movement of vehicles at Patkai village road. The Deputy Commissioner of Dimapur imposed a total restriction of movement of all vehicles at Patkai village road from 6 am on April 7, 2021 till 10 pm on April 10, 2021. The DC Dimapur Rajesh Sundararajan on Tuesday said, in order to facilitate the timely completion of construction of Dimapur 4-lane bypass road of NH36 and NH39 from km 132.375 to km 153.058, there shall be a total restriction of movement of all vehicles plying at Patkai village road with effect from 6 am on 7 April 2021 till 10 pm on 10 April 2021. Health Department reviews preparedness of state for second wave of COVID-19. In view of the impending second wave of COVID-19 pandemic, the Directorate of Health and Family Welfare conducted a meeting on Tuesday, April 6, 2021 at Conference Hall, DH and FW, Kohima to review the present status and assess the level of preparedness. A press release from the Health Department informed that the Principal Director Dr. Kevichusa Medicre, who chaired the meeting, welcomed all the officers present in the meeting and highlighted that the meeting is much needed for the preparedness of the state for the impending second wave of COVID-19 pandemic. Chhattisgarh ambush. One goes to look for missing siblings, other mourns his loss. The siblings, around 1:30 pm on Saturday, a Maoist bullet rained on security forces in Chhattisgarh Bastar region. Hemant Ajkre met his elder brother Kishore. The siblings, both district reserve guard personnel, were exhausted. For 90 minutes, they had been firing relentlessly to break free from an U-shaped ambush that eventually killed 22 personnel. Hemant and 4 members of his team had just shot their way from lower ground onto a hillock and were resting. When they saw Kishore and 4 members of his team approach from another direction, at the time around 350 personnel were still trapped by the surprise attack at the border of Sukma and Bijapur district. They stopped, greeted each other and chatted for a few minutes. We had broken the ambush. Kishore Bhaiya and his team were on the hilltop and firing to give us cover. 10 minutes later, Kishore Bhaiya came down with his team and we met near a rock. I told him to keep moving and met me around 300 meters ahead. Hemant said. It was the last time they saw each other. 33 garment workers and 27 kids of orphanage test positive for COVID-19 in Kolar. As many as 33 workers of a private garment factory and 27 children of an orphanage test positive for COVID-19 in Kolar district. The factory premises at Bethany village on the outskirts of Kolar has been sealed. About 900 workers were also screened for the virus and the reports are awaited. The infected workers have been shifted to SNR District Hospital and their primary and secondary contacts are being tested. About 26 children of an orphanage near Adigiri Kupa in Bangarpat Taluk in the district have contracted the virus. There are 60 children in the orphanage. A girl tested positive for the virus on April 2. The remaining 26 children had come in contact with her. The children have been shifted to different hospitals in the district. 5 staff and 33 other children have been tested. Reports are awaited. That's all for our today's latest news. Don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you.